Hey you guys, today I'm talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion 1, 2, all of it. I know that I stopped reviewing it because it had got really boring to me and I wasn't fit to keep wasting my Sunday nights on the Real Housewives of Potomac. But I have been keeping up. I like some of the girls, so I was gonna give you my opinion on all of the girls. Shout out to MGEMG. Asked me to review the Real Housewives of Potomac, wanted to know my opinion of the reunion, so let's talk about these people. Giselle, she didn't really have too much to, on the reunion. She wanted to sit there, look cute, and deny shit. She got a new man. A lot of people was going off about her new man, and I'm sitting there like, have y'all seen Jamal Bryant? Jamal Bryant's a little chocolate thing, not cute. He just, average dude. So I expected her to be with an average dude. Now, if she would have got with like a Shamar Moore or Idris Elba, some shit like that, I would have been like, girl, that's only because you got fame now. But being with him, I was like, okay, I can see that. Her and Monique is back cool. They say they in a good place now. I'm like, this is what I hate. I hate when y'all be hating each other, and then when we don't see it, y'all cool by y'all. Because when Monique said that she knew the new boyfriend, I'm like, but y'all don't like each other. But okay, they get along now, and they're in a better place, whatever, yada yada yada. They really didn't get into the Giselle and Sharice beef at the beginning. I don't know why they bypassed that. Why did they let Sharice kind of get away with a lot of shit? Because it was a lot of women got away with a lot of shit that we saw on the show that we thought would be addressed on the reunion, and it wasn't. So I was just like over it. Monique don't give a shit about what y'all think about her and her spending habits and how much she spend. And I'm like, this is why I don't like it. This is why I don't watch it. I don't like Monique because she brags too much. Everything has a price tag on it when it comes to Monique. And for prime example, through the whole season, she was like, oh, we spent this, it's gonna cost this much for that. Then on the reunion, when they asked her about her mother-in-law, the first thing she said is, we bought her a car and now we don't, and we ain't spoke to her since. You didn't even have to say you bought her a car. You could just say, we haven't spoke in a year. Everything don't have to be like with a price tag, and that's what it comes off to me as when it comes to Monique. The thing with her and her mother-in-law, I'm not feeling that with her and her mother-in-law. It's obvious they don't get along. It's so obvious. But for her to say the mother-in-law's not welcome on national TV and then put her husband in that spot to say yes she is, I was like, okay, they're gonna be arguing. They're gonna be arguing. That relationship ain't all peaches and creams like they be trying to make it seem. Ashley and Michael, they separated because Ashley is becoming, like, to me, the Portia Williams of the Real Housewives, where everything was about her husband the first season she was on, and then the second season, oh, they not really doing too good, they getting divorced, they separating type shit, and then when she come back, she gonna be a thought. She gonna be a wild child. I can already kind of see it happening with Ashley because of the way she was acting this season when it came to Michael. You knew he was a controlling type. You knew he was a parental type. So now all of a sudden you getting fame and you hanging with these women and people out noticing you. It's like, I don't really need him anymore, and I'm not gonna really take the shit that he was dishing to me when I was accepting it before the cameras was rolling. That's what she gives me. And I'm really hoping that they get back together and she do not become the Portia Williams of this goddamn show. But I kind of see it. Her lying, talking about that, about what happened at that card party and act like she didn't spread no rumors and she wasn't gossiping. Yeah, you were. When you go from one person to the next person to the next person and tell them the same story, bitch, you're gossiping. I don't care if it's true or not. You are still gossiping. Now, granted, what she was saying, they probably all have been talking about it. But yeah, actually, you were wrong. You were wrong. You should have kept it with you telling Giselle, her closest friend, and that was it. The whole thing of them going to her job, they apologized for that, but it seemed like Giselle was more sorry than Robin was more sorry. Robin still had a problem with Ashley, and you can tell that she's a messy bitch, and she wants to see Ashley hurting because of what Ashley did to her. Because when Ashley said that they separated, she couldn't wait to be like, who moved out? Why? Why are you worried about who moved out in that relationship? You need to be worried about who's moving out in your relationship, not her relationship. Because apparently her husband still like her. Just saying. I would have, Ashley didn't give Robin and Giselle what they wanted because they was over there being some mean, messy bitches. And she didn't give it to them. But me, I would have read them bitches. I would have read them and been like, why? Why are you so worried where who the fuck moved out and where we moved to? Why? Because when they asked, they said something, they moved on. Them bitches was like, she still didn't answer where she moved. I'm like, why? What? Worry about the man that don't like you. Ashley, keep your mom and them out your business. Keep them out your relationship. This is why relationships don't work. Because they always helping somebody else. They always putting other people in their relationship. And Michael is not that dude. So, yeah, keep your mom out your relationship. Karen in her house. Bitch, I wasn't mad at Karen for not telling you bitches. You could tell that she's not your friend. Giselle said that Karen don't want to be bothered with them if they not filming. So, bitch, why would I tell you I'm moving? Why would I tell you some personal shit if you know we're really not friends? We don't really get along. I only come around you bitches if we're filming. So why would I tell you that I'm moving? People could say, oh, well, they act like they friends on the show. But you could tell Giselle said that Karen said that they don't talk to each other outside of filming. So, hey, my thing, it wasn't that much of a secret because Bravo knew about it. We knew about it. Y'all just didn't know about it. So, therefore, y'all wasn't that goddamn previous and important. Just saying. Her man Ray read the shit out them bitches, and I was laughing, especially when it came to Sharice and calling him the broke Bill Gates. He was like, bitch, I ain't been broke since I was 17. So I don't know what you talking about. Take your husband money away and see how much dollars you got. Because, bitch, you ain't got no job. You only do fundraisers. So, just saying. I was so happy when he got them together it's about his finances, and he got them together is them talking about him, and he like, I thought we was cool. See, this is why that backpedaling and pussy popping come in from James Caldwell, because them bitches be talking about him, and then all of a sudden when you in their face, it's like, it wasn't like that, we cool, I was like, bitch. Especially Sharice. Now the shit him and Giselle, okay, yeah, you said something to her, she was mad, she said, threw some little shade. But Sharice, all the dick she was throwing at Ray was uncalled for. It was so uncalled for. They talked about that stupid ass Jamaica thing and who was hosting. I didn't care. I thought that was stupid to be arguing about. They're trying to make a storyline about. It was stupid. Sharice is still divorcing. I don't care. Because she's not really telling us anything. So it's like, besides he got a girlfriend, she always try to make him look bad like she ain't doing shit. Oh, he moved over here. He has a girlfriend. He's this, he's that. So when they go to court, they make it look like he moved on, but she was still this doting wife at home. But bitch, you had the fireman. Stop playing. I believe that story that she was fucking somebody. The fireman or whatever, I believe it. And when she get called out on the shit, this is where I have to put a hole in a bitch's throat. Because when she gets called out on shit, she throws other people under the bus and shit like that. Y'all supposed to be cool? I'm the type of person, regardless of what somebody is saying about me, if we're supposed to be cool, bitch, I know how to keep my mouth closed. I know not how to tell your secrets regardless of what you're saying. That's the type of bitch I am. So, for her to be saying stuff when Karen was saying stuff to her, and then gonna be like, well, don't you got a boyfriend? It's the rumors that you got a boyfriend. And I'm like, her husband is backstage. Like, for real? This is what you saying? This is why Michael said what he said when he said the women say things and then they have to live with the backlash of people speculating things and people saying things. So I get what Michael was coming from when he was trying to blame the women for his separation of his marriage. He really couldn't put the full blame on them, but I get what he was saying, because this shit that Sharice said about Karen and Karen cheating on her husband with the driver security guard guy was fucking out of line. If I was Karen, I would have got up and punched her in her face, because I'm like, bitch, what you won't do is play with my marriage. You can throw shade at me, but you won't do is throw shade at my marriage, because yours is fucked up. So yeah, that was crazy to me. What else happened on this episode that I didn't care about? Because Rodman and Juan, I didn't care. He's going to keep doing her the way he's been doing her, because she allows it. Y'all notice when they played the film back of what he said, he was like, damn, like, shit, I didn't think they really got that part. Yeah, they got it. And then he said, we have had these discussions before. I said, I bet you they have. I bet you that he have went off on her and be like, bitch, if these kids wasn't here, I wouldn't be here. And she begged him to stay there and did some other shit for him to still be there, because he don't want her. As much as she keeps saying he wants her, he don't want her. And I don't know if it was me zoning out of this shit, but why didn't they never address Ashley in front of Juan about what Ashley said about Juan? Why didn't they let that? Because I don't remember. I don't know if I zoned out. I need to go back and watch it. But I was like, so why is Andy messy ass not saying, hey, Juan? So what is it about the rumors that Ashley spread it about you cheating and her friend at her business that she never wanted to tell who it was? I ain't mad at her, regardless of her putting it out, bitch. I don't have to tell you exactly who said it to give you the information. If we cool and I'm giving you information about your husband cheating, take that. But you don't always have to know who the information came from for it to be true. Some bitches be like, oh, if I don't know who it came from, then it must not be true. And then they be heartbroken and mad because this motherfucking cheated on them for a long time when it was already up in their face. But yeah, he don't want her. He don't want her. And probably next season, she gonna be trying to get away from him and try to say they separated. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Because if she come back next season still talking about Juan want her and they working on shit, I'm gonna say bullshit. I'm gonna say bullshit. Because they don't want to, well, he don't want to be with her. And she only wants to make this as a storyline for them. Then don't want to talk about the storyline that she's been making a storyline for the last 2 seasons. He's been your storyline. He's been, oh, you guys working it out. Oh, we separated. The whole thing of you, the first episode is you still married to Juan Dixon. I mean, you still living with Juan Dixon, but y'all not married. Y'all sleeping in the bed. That was your storyline. So you cannot get mad when people want to talk about your storyline. I don't understand that. Anyway, that's all I got about Real Housewives of Potomac, because I don't care. I don't care if they storyline ain't better next season. I ain't gonna care again. Yeah, some of these reality shows have just been rubbing me the wrong way because of their storylines and shade, and nobody bosses. So I just be like, whatever. Anyway, tell me what y'all thought about the Real Housewives of Potomac. We could discuss whatever I didn't talk about that y'all want to talk about. Leave it in the comment section. I'll reply. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.